So, as many of you will know, F1 is much more than just the final product of fast cars racing around the world's best circuits, plus Paul Ricard. As a big part of everything that goes on is teams developing their cars to be as fast as possible, but a big part of that development is the fact that sets of regulations have to be adhered to and followed. I mean, that doesn't stop teams doing all they can to sidestep the rules if A, it gains them lap time, and B, they can get away with it. I'm looking at you, 2019 Ferrari engine. But those all-important regulations are set to be changing as a little earlier on the World Motorsport Council approved some changes to affect 2023 and 2026. So first off is 2023, where the regulations have been altered to help Mercedes catch up to Red Bull and Ferrari. Sorry, to eradicate porpoising and the associated safety issues that come with it. Don't worry, it's just a joke. But on a real, some tweaks probably are needed, as not gonna lie, I can't think of a single person that sees a metal and carbon fibre box hopping around at 200 miles per hour and goes, yep, that's a good thing. And that's the stance the FIA has taken too, with the floor edges raised along with some changes to the diffuser as well. Plus, for 2023, there are changes to improve the roll hoops on cars after the crash with Zhou Guanyu at Silverstone, as once again, I don't think anyone looks at that incident and the hoop collapsing and goes, yep, that looks right. So next, 2026, and a set of changes that are just as, if not more important than the ones we saw this year. And in 2026, they're all to do with the engine, as the plan at the moment is to run the power units on fully sustainable fuels. And then one other big change is getting rid of a component called the MGUH, which stands for Motor Generator Unit Heat. Basically, a really expensive component that converts potential heat loss into usable energy, but isn't really worth it for the money that it costs to develop. Basically, it doesn't give you a big enough return for the amount of time it's taken to develop, sorta like Mick Schumacher in a Haas car. So that's the fuel and the MGUH change, but there are a couple more pieces to mention, such as the electrical output of the hybrid powertrain being up to 50%. Plus the 1.6 litre V6 combustion engines being maintained. I'd recommend checking out F1's video, I'll put the link in the description. And while these changes are a step towards a more sustainable future, they also open the doors for new manufacturers to enter the sport, such as the planned partnership between Red Bull and Porsche, which is currently the worst kept secret in all of F1.